Well, I hope everybody's doing good. I'm just here to update you on the 62 C10 project. I've got a long ways. I got some more still photos for you guys. So I'm gonna walk you through this and kind of show you what has been accomplished since my last update. I'm gonna try to start updating a little more often, just to keep you guys informed. And so you can see more progress. Okay, so as you can see, there's been a lot more work completed here. We got the fuel fill filled. Some body work, still needs some final stuff done. I really haven't got that much further on the back of the cab with the grafting, the sectioning of it to the Envoy floor pan. That part of it is done. I was just kind of playing around with it. We'll do more there eventually. I just kind of got bored with body work and all the cutting of these panels to build this thing. One thing I did get accomplished is I got the Envoy dash back in. It fits very, very well. Not bad at all. Here's the outside. So when I put the windshield back in it, the rubber gasket will cover all of this clear down through. I did have to custom make defrost vents. And so if you guys are familiar with C10s, okay, so let me start over here. The C10 usually has three big holes here, and that's for airflow into the heater system. It's for drainage through the cowl here. I had to fill them because the dash and the HVAC system sits clear into here. And then if you can see that hump there in the firewall, that hump is there. That's the Envoy piece because of the heating and cooling system in this. And so if I had these three holes here, still here, like they come from the factory on a C10, you would be able to look down and you would be able to see the whole HVAC system, part of the underneath of the dash structures and whatnot. So I had to fill them. I body worked them, I filled them, welded them, grinded them, body worked it, and then I used bed liner to finish it. Now all this is going to be hidden because there's a panel that goes over the top of this. There's a panel that goes here. It's the corner, which is right there, hides this. I did have to cut this part of the cab out because of the dash. And so I made this piece here. Same thing on the other side. I welded it, ground it down, and then seam sealed it just to make sure I don't have no leaks. I don't want this thing rusting out, and I've done a lot of rust repair on this thing already, from new rockers, underneath the front fender here, and I built them panels all myself. I didn't buy them. It was just flat stuff, so it was pretty easy to build. So with this dash and getting defrost in it, the C10, also the wiper arms that control your wipers are underneath here on a C10. I did get the wiper motor mounted. I got it at the right angle. That's all finished, bolted in. But where the normal defrost come out on this C10 is clear up here. So when you want defrost, everything is going to be on vents. So if you want defrost, you just shut your vents across. It'll blow out. You got defrost. I really don't plan on driving this thing in the wintertime anyways. When I get done, it's going to have way too much power to be playing around on slick roads, even though it is four-wheel drive. So I did get this side here finished. I got it seam sealed, I got it primered, seam sealed, bed linered. I'm waiting for some kill mat to come in, and I'm going to do this whole floor even though the carpet pad does have sound deadening under it. I'm going to do the whole floor. I'm going to do up the back of the cab after I finish the rust back here, which that isn't bad. That's a surface rust. It's going to be easy to deal with. And then I will bed liner it, I will kill mats it, and then I will carpet over the top of the kill mat, which is a sound deadener. So I got this all together. I'll show you guys a little bit of where it was grafted. It was grafted through there. And then, of course, the windshield wiper motor, that all had to be redone because that is the Envoy windshield wiper motor. I figured if you're going to do this, if you want wiper delay and all of them updated amenities, might as well just put that one in there. So the graft actually comes right up through here and then back down, and then we have our intake for our air and heating system. Now, I thought I was done with rust repair, but I wasn't. As you can see, let's see if I can get in there, right there, I have some more to do. I didn't notice that until after I did all of this. And so I will be fixing that, which that kind of sucks. And then the core support. So I got it all sanded down, all the surface rust off of it. I got it etched and primered, and then I bed linered it. I don't know what I'll do with this in the future. I might take this all back down and paint it up really nice. I just am trying to get rid of all the tinny sound. And I have used this bed liner on painting projects before. You can actually sand this stuff smooth. You can sand it. You can use some 2K primer, which is a buildable primer, filler primer. And you can smooth this out, and then you still retain, you don't have so much tinny sound in it. And so I'm trying to get rid of as much of that tinny sound as possible. So if you look down here, I got this notch cut here, and this is for the AC condenser. And this, so this line, there's a line off the AC condenser, which is right there, that I had to clearance here a little bit. And then on this side, got this, same thing. It's for the AC condenser. There's a line that comes through, and here's the other line. So I am trying my best to keep the radiator in the stock location. That's why you see the core support the way it is. So I got clearanced. This here will actually move forward so that you can get the radiator cap off. I did have to do some clearancing here to do that. I would just, the radiator will actually end up having, whoa, what is it, about an inch clearance in it, with the stock fan. I'm trying to run the stock fan. If I run into any problems, I'll just order an electric fan kit for this thing and be done with it, because it was a pain in the butt. The reason I'm trying to just run the stock fan now is because I will be driving this around with the 4.2 in it, which is what's in it right now, is a 4.2 straight 6. But I will be putting in the LS 6-liter after I rebuild it. And so I don't want to buy a set of electric fans for this if I'm going to have to run a bigger radiator. And so I'm really trying just to do this right now, and so we'll see down the road. Let's see, what else have I completed? Well, obviously you can see that I got the doors on. They still need adjusted slightly. This one here has been in a foobar before, and they don't make these doors no more. And so they do make a skin that I could reskin this with to fix the rust. They do make a bottom portion, but part of Team OA and the way we come up with this name is my brother-in-law, which I grew up with, he lives in Arizona. And so I have him, he's looking down there to see if he could find me a set of doors that are going to be a lot easier to fix than these ones. And so Team OA stands for Team Oregon, Arizona, if you was wondering. And so, but there has been a lot of work accomplished. Believe it or not, this has been tedious. Like I said, I still got quite a bit to do to the back of the cab. Mostly just, well, I got a little bit of grinding left. That's not a big deal. And then some body work. If we come over here to the passenger side, you can see did some rust repair. Passenger side rockers are done. I still got a etching primer and seam seal and bed liner where I grafted here. I really wish I had some better panels to do my rough fitment with. If you can look at that gap, it's not very good. Pretty good at the top. Everything works there. Once again, this is the side I had to cut to do the dash. So I had to cut this out of the body. I had to redo it, put the seam seal it, bed linered it. But everything is working. I've had the complete front end on this a couple different times, measuring, and it actually lines up very, very well. I cannot believe how it lines up. The hood shut great, and everything needs some more fitment. You know, I got to spend a little more time adjusting, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time adjusting it right now because I'm going to blow all of this off. It's all going to come off. And so I am going to finish, let's see here. I'm going to finish this front, get everything on. Once I put the grill, well, this is like the secondary grill where you put your other grill. I got to come up with some bumper because I want to get the bumper on. That's part of getting this front end finished. But this is where the frame horns come through to adjust the bumper. Hey, there's blue. And they sit inside of this frame about here. Well, Motion Auto TV, they are doing a very similar project. That's where they actually motivated me to do this, because I had the wrecked Envoy sitting out here, and I had the 1962. And so they are the ones that actually inspired me to do this. Well, they come back with their C10 build today. And man, I'll tell you what, not only them guys got some really cool tools, but they're very intelligent. And maybe it's easier to be intelligent when you got them really cool tools. And so they made a plate that comes off of here, kind of drops down for the bumper, but then they're also going to use, they got a plate that comes off of here straight out. They reinforced in here, got it coming over on this side. They're going to use the radiator, part of this radiator support, which was a great idea, because I was actually going to take this part, I was going to cut this out, and I was going to move it over to line up with the frame on there. And is going to be a lot of work. I think it's going to be a lot of work either way you look at it. And I can do sheet metal work all day long, not a big deal. But I really like the way that they incorporated everything into that bracket right there. And so I'm actually going to try to get a hold of them guys and see if they will make me the same setup. They got the table, it's a CNC machine. So, I mean, and they got the program already. The guy already wrote it. It's in it. I don't have that stuff. I am a rancher, and this is just a hobby. There's another, that's a 66, and my buddy's coming to get it. It's actually his. I've just stored it. So, yeah. I don't have all them cool tools. So, I'm going to get a hold of them and see if they can make me that bracket and ship it out to me. So in this video here at the end, I am going to include some more still photos of the progress, so you guys can kind of see where I've been going with it. And just let me know what you guys think. I think it's turning out pretty killer for grafting a 62 body onto a 2004 Envoy firewall and floor pan. I'm really excited. I wish I could had more time to work on this. If I was retired, man, I'd be a lot further along. So let me know what you guys think. So I'll kick this off. You guys can watch some still photos and see where I'm at with it. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep you guys more updated. I do got chores to do. So I disced up my field last weekend. I'm getting ready to plant this weekend because the crop I'm planting is a fall seeding. And so I don't know in the next couple weeks how much I'm going to get done on this thing, but I do try to work on it a little bit every night. But go check out Motion Auto TV. It's a pretty cool program. It's a pretty cool build. They're going to turbo this 4.2. Real interested to see what they produce in power, because this is a really good running 4.2 liter. And so if they push over 500, maybe even 600 horse, I might just do that to this. It'd be a lot easier. You know, just to put a turbo on it, injectors, tune it, blah, 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 blah. And see what we can pull for power out of this. I mean, around here where I live, it'd blow people away. They would not expect this thing to have that kind of power with a straight 6 in it. And so definitely going to be a sleeper if I go that route. Here's some still photos. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching.